Welcome back, everybody. I am doing something very different today. Today is my first time ever reviewing a Bang Energy. In particular, this one is Candy Apple Crisp. Good. Now, given that this is my first ever Bang video, this was probably not a very good flavor to start off with. That being because it was discontinued like several months ago. So it took a lot of searching to actually find it at one particular Dollar Tree, not too far from me. It should be at like pretty much all of them, but it's kind of, dependent on what stock is left. While supplies last, you might say. So this is their current can design, I'm pretty sure, because they had one that was similar to this with the like relatively white background, but on the bottom, instead of like that, nice looking text, it was very wild looking text. And then before that, they had basically this design. No, it was that one with the crazy text, but the background was black. And now those are super, super hard to find because they haven't made those in years. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling about nothing. I did have this one once, but I really don't remember it at all. So let's find out. Now, I will say, I'm not a huge fan of Bang in general. God, it's splashed. Oh, wow, that's really full. I mean, it smells like apple. That's like a really, really strong apple smell. I'm not a huge fan of Bang, typically. There are a couple flavors that are pretty good, but overall, they're just like way too much. The only saving grace is that most of them have 300 milligrams of caffeine, so if you really need that boost, this is probably your go-to if you're not going to drink a C4 Tri-Stim. So yeah, let's find out how it tastes. Bottoms up. Wow. Okay, so I know I said I didn't remember it, but I feel like I do remember not being a huge fan of it. This is surprisingly good. Like, a lot better than what I think it would have been. Now, from the smell, I would guess that it just has an apple flavor, but it really does taste like a candy apple. You can taste a little bit of that candy coating on there. It's pretty good. It's a very faint flavor, so it doesn't take away from the apple, and I think it mixes really well. They got that sweetness level just right, and it's not super concentrated, It's a pretty good, like, airy apple flavor with a little extra sweet tinge from that candy coating flavor. And it's actually, like, really good. Let me get another sip here. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's really too bad I can't, like, recommend you go find it, because it's going to be difficult to find. But the one Dollar Tree I went to had a shit ton of them. So definitely check around, because you might find one. It's definitely good to try. If you never had a Bang, this might be a good flavor to try, maybe start with. The only problem is that I don't know if this is one of the 300 milligram ones or one of the 160 milligram ones. I can't read. Oh, 300. Okay, so maybe this isn't one of the first ones you have, but it is a very good flavor. Not a great introduction to Bang, but really good on its own. And I think it's kind of disappointing they got rid of this one, because this is one of the best ones I've ever had. So, pretty good. That being said, I'm going to give this like a 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. Really good apple flavor, got that candy flavor in there. It's good. I don't know how else to say it other than it's fucking good. But it is discontinued, so kind of disappointing. There's a good chance I'll never have it again. But that doesn't matter. I'm going out with a bang here, you might say, because I might be looking at some other Bangs. Ooh.